Hey guys, how's it going? Wishing Biscuit, and it's been quite a while since I made a video. It's actually been around, I believe, 10 days or something like that. And the reason for that is just because I haven't been doing a lot. In the background right now, you should be seeing my first raid at level 100. And this is on the old Molten Core raid, however it has been updated to level 100. And you basically do this on every single boss. You get no loot apart from gold. I believe it's like 28 gold and some silver until you get to Ragnaros, which is the final boss, and he was the final boss in vanilla, I believe. This video right now is showing you the final fight with Ragnaros. So if you don't want any spoilers for the final fight, then if you haven't done it yet, then I do suggest turning this off. Although you've probably seen it because it's the exact same as Molten Core was before. As well, I will apologise for my voice because I'm ill at the moment. I feel like death. So, but I just really wanted to get a video out because it's been a while. So in this fight, you're basically doing it to get a few items at the end, and we'll show you at the end. So what I thought was quite cool, as I'm trying to like hover over, as you can see on the mouse, I was 4th in DPS throughout the full raid. Now, out of 40 people, being 4th, I think that's really cool. So as you can see, this isn't my paladin, it's my hunter. The reason I decided to level up my hunter first was because I knew for a fact that on my paladin I want to tank. And I knew that if I got my paladin up to a level 100, I would not have the confidence to tank Molten Core in LFR at that point. So what I basically did, because this event is timed, I believe it goes away on the 2nd of January or something like that, I really needed to get a character up there before the January, before that sort of disappeared. I did quite well because right now it's the 21st of December and I'm all done. I completed it and got everything sorted out, which is really good because now I don't have to worry about anything, and the next character I play through, I will be just taking it nice and slow. Even though there is something that would probably help progress my characters, I'm probably not going to do the instance again. This instance took me about 2 hours with the random people in LFR. Although we did have a few hiccups early on the first 2 bosses we wiped. Actually it was on the first boss we wiped twice. And then after that the only other problem that we had was Baron Geddon with his bomb. People just can't figure out that they need to move away from the pack, which is really annoying because it's not that hard of a mechanic. You can see if you're a ball of flaming death, and if not, then you can download an add-on like I have on the screen at the moment, which is Bigwigs, and this basically shows you that you are the bomb, or that somebody around you is the bomb. And it gives you a little radius, a little square box with a radius in it. And inside that radius, you see yourself, and you see where the enemy or where the player with the bomb is. So you can basically walk away from them, because the amount of times people just stood still around everyone and almost wiped the full group, that was crazy. The first time we wiped because somebody just kind of let it happen, which is annoying, to say the least. It's also annoying trying to explain to people that don't listen. So if you do LFR and if you do play World of Warcraft, pay attention to the chat at least a little bit, so people can help out. So another thing that I want to ask you guys is, are you still interested in the Guild Wars 2 Let's Play? Because I've had about, as I said, about a 10 to 2 week sort of break off that series, but I'm ready to get back on it now. I could also make some videos on Winter's Day. I'm not really sure what videos I could make on Winter's Day because I really haven't logged on to do Winter's Day. I have been logging on to get the daily rewards, however I did miss yesterday, which is unfortunate, but luckily it doesn't reset, so I just logged on before this video and basically picked up the crafting materials, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I'm really wondering. Are you guys still interested in that Let's Play? Because I'm ready to bring that back. We are level 40, so I think in the next sort of, because I kind of, the way I rationalised it to myself was it's like kind of a mid-season break. Because we're level 40 and we're slap bang in the middle, I basically took a break from it. And then when I eventually brought the episodes back, we'd go all the way to 80 without a massive break again, hopefully. That is the hopes. Of course, Christmas is coming up, which means right now I am on Christmas break from college, which means I have no like prior engagements to get in the way of things, so I can sit and record. The only times I can't is when my girlfriend's over, because I still feel, even after like, how long I've been doing this? I've been doing this about a year, and I've been with her about the same. Yeah, I've been with her 14 months, so yeah, about a year. I can't sit down and record in front of her, because to me it's just weird. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be alright with it. We did actually before, I've taken them down off the channel now, but we did before make a few episodes of sort of a playthrough of Neverwinter, the Dungeons and Dragons MMO, the free-to-play one, and you know what, that was actually quite fun. I may have to download Neverwinter again and just slowly start playing through that with her, because she really enjoyed that. So I could do that for her, and we could both play Neverwinter again. The only thing that I disliked about Neverwinter was that there was no sort of mage class. There was a mage class, but it was a really weird sort of mage that relied on having an orb. So that really wasn't my sort of style. But if I do go back, I'll probably end up making like a big tank fella with a shield and a sword. So yeah, other than that, I've been playing quite a bit of World of Warcraft actually. I got to level 100, as you can see, because I'm inside this raid, and ever since then, I basically, from when I reached level 100, I reached that about, I want to say 4-5 days ago, something like that at this point, and since then I've been working on getting my item level up to get inside this raid. Right now I'm sitting at 615, so I'm almost at the I think actually if I log on today, I may be able to get into the high mall raid. Maybe not though, I may have to run a few more heroics. I still need to run heroics to get my materials for the legendary quest line. So that's something. I may, when I eventually play through another character, so my tank probably, because that'll be my next character up there, I will record every part of the legendary quest line and getting it. So there you go, as you see, we've downed Ragnaros. We got an achievement, Molten Core, and we got something else, but I didn't see that. So, oh, is it WoW 10th anniversary or something? So here's the loot you get. You actually get quite a few things. You get a little pet, which I can't actually see what it's called on the little preview window, but you guys will have seen that pop up just there. You get a nice epic helmet, which I'll show you right now. Here's the helmet. It kind of looks like a crown made of fire. I think it looks really cool. It doesn't really go with my transmog set, but it looks okay. I'll be keeping it around because obviously it's an epic and the item level's a lot better. Here's a little pet that you can get. I think he's kind of cool. He just looks like a little Baron Geddon with armor on, which is pretty cool. And finally, if you check your mail, you get another item, and I will show you that in a second. Now this was one of the main reasons for me doing this, and here he is. It's the Corehound mount. I think that's a really cool looking mount. I won't be using it a lot, but yeah. I'm finished, guys. This is the end of the video. If you'd like to see more, leave a comment down below. Until next time, guys, bye-bye.